I'm gonna put this out there. This is gonna be a little bit different. Best diss record of all time.
What you think?
Oh man, it's
Best
so
diss
many
record.
on the list.
I like Drake and Meek Mill, Joe.
Yeah.
I mean,
Back
Drake,
to back?
back to back.
As the best diss record of all time?
I like
Hit 'em up.
Back to back.
Hit 'em up.
back to back.
Back to back was like
Back to back to me is one of my
Back to
favorites.
back is a good diss record.
Back to back is a great record. That's a great diss
What's
record.
the- Right.
That's
what's the
one of
best
the
diss
hardest
record?
Now, Space said I Smell Pussy is the
Yeah.
best diss record.
I don't know if it's the best, but that's a hard ass diss
That's
record.
a hard record.
That's,
Ice Cube, No Vaseline.
that's probably one of the that's up there in the top.
Ice Cube, No Vaseline.
See,
He
I'm
dissed
going
the entire
sonically
group.
too. Sonically, back to back sounds
That's a
good.
great song.
And
That's what I'm
that's
saying.
what I'm saying.
Wait, so ain't none of y'all gonna
Sonically.
bring up game shit.
Which
one?
game record?
Game dissing Eminem.
What,
Nobody's
as a
gonna
top
bring that
five?
up. I'm asking.
As a top 5?
Are we discussing this? Because I don't see nobody talking about it.
Well,
Why is
Nah, not
nobody
at the top
talking
People
about
five.
it?
talking about it, but it wasn't.
It's
wasn't
there.
good. Wasn't good.
It's just there.
Yo, you think it's top 5 diss record all time?
I never said that.
No, I'm asking.
I just said- I'm
I
just
didn't say you
noticing
said it.
nobody-
No.
That was a question.
Yeah, we were talking
That
about
was a
top
question.
five.
We were talking
brought
about
it
top
up.
5
Right.
and you put it. You made it like, is that the best one? No. So do you think the Game's record is top 5 diss record all
Would
time?
I say top 5?
Yeah,
Not
okay.
at all.
Top
Not
10?
at all.
Top 10?
Why y'all put it on me?
Why not?
We just listened to the shit 2 minutes ago.
You brought it up.
You brought it up.
I
Listen
threw
to
a
this
record
shit
out there,
2
though.
minutes ago, bro.
I threw a
Don't let these
record.
niggas fool you. We just listened to this shit.
We all
Ain't nobody
Just
fooling
played it.
nobody.
Look, the speaker's right here.
Yo, everybody. Everybody.
We just listened to that shit.
We didn't know the question, though. The
Hold on,
question
let's
was
see.
brand new.
Let's see. Is it still on up? Look, look.
Yeah.
Can you see that?
This nigga here.
What about Ether?
Ether.
He's just top 5, I
So
think.
nobody's gonna talk about this shit.
You want to break down this game record? We can do it.
It's Mav's show. I was trying to double
Oh,
it.
it's Mav's show.
Wait, I'm
for real.
dubbing this whole out of you.
It's the most recent, well, with the exception of I do want to
I
stop
love
the
life
camera
here.
for a second and play Pat Stay shit at the end of this.
Oh, no, that's right. I
Definitely.
never heard that, too.
Let's
So
do
I
it.
want to hear it, yeah. I want to say salute to Pat Stay as well, man. Son is a good dude. I was blown away by that fucking news. Like,
Yeah,
what the
man,
fuck?
that shit was crazy.
Word. Son is he's just a good person. Good energy and all that, and talented as fuck. So that sucked for them of him.
But yeah, so where does that rank?
What game?
Yeah.
Maybe top 99?
Sheesh.
Come on, B.
Sheesh.
Nigga said.
What is
top
wrong
90.
with this guy? We don't have a number
Top
for where, we don't have
He
a
asked where
number.
it's ranked.
He just came off the top of the dome. We don't pause. We don't know the ranking of the record. I think the record is okay. I think it's a little long for me to get into. I
Hold on,
kind
10
of like
minutes
record.
is not an-
I kind of pause. I think the record's duration is kind of long to listen to. All right, but I usually like records that are 3 minutes or less.
Right.
3 minutes or less.
That nigga
So
said the
that's why you
duration.
saying back to back.
I'm just saying sometimes a record can be a little drawn out and it'll take
Right.
your attention the other way.
I think he made it to be like a conversational piece by making it. It's mad elements to it. And all
That's
that.
interesting.
But
He
brought
in my opinion,
yeah.
as an MC, if he took the dopest parts of that shit and just made one verse, it would have been a fucking smoker. I think he just tried to make it entertaining and some creative shit, and he was doing some other. He made art out of the shit. I ain't
Right.
mad at it. It was an idea. But if he took this, the dopest, like the third verse was stupid. It's crazy. First verse was alright. It was certain parts that was like that was cool, but this part was crazy. If he took the dopest parts
Right.
and made one long verse, niggas have been talking about that shit. Like,
So it was just a little drawn out. That's what you
probably, I think he was just trying to be creative. I ain't knocking him. I fuck with son, but
Think. Do you
in
think?
my opinion as a writer, if he took the strongest part, if he started with the first 4 bars in the second verse and then came right into that
Would you
third
listen
verse,
to that record again?
nah, it's too long.
That's the question of the
That's
night.
what, but that's
That's
what
the
I just
question of
said.
the night,
The-
38.
I didn't get through the whole record just now.
Right.
So
Right.
it's just a long ass song.
Right.
But
Yeah,
if
we
he-
was like, we're
but
good
I was
after
like,
5
but the
minutes.
parts that were dope, I was like, well, that's fire. But if he took them parts and put them all together, it would have been like, whoo. Niggas would've been like,
Okay, I think
you know what I'm saying?
part of the reason why this isn't getting the conversation that most other diss records do is because every diss record we mentioned,
Got a basis.
there's a story behind it.
That's
and
what
we
I was
know
about
the
to say,
story.
too.
M versus Hov, Eazy-E, and
M versus
NWA.
Hov.
And versus Hov happened?
Excuse me. Nah,
M
excuse me.
versus Nas.
M versus Nas.
I mean,
Nas versus Hov.
Oh, about to
Jesus
fuck me up
Christ.
again. I was like, damn.
Nas
where was I?
Nas
versus Hov.
Right,
Nas
right.
versus Hov. We know what that's from.
Right.
NWA versus Ice Cube. We know what that's from.
Right.
This kind of came out of nowhere. Like, why do you have a problem with Eminem after all this time? And was it the? I
Super
hope
Bowl?
it's not the Super Bowl because that's a. Or maybe the Super Bowl was like the last straw, but M hasn't even addressed it. Even
What is the issue? It's not like a public
your
issue,
guess
is
is
it?
as good as mine.
Apparently,
like,
people say he felt the way that he didn't get to perform,
at the Super Bowl.
and it was in Cali. And if you notice, everybody that performed, he's been taking shots at him in a linear fashion.
Oh, maybe that's what it is then. But
I don't know if
that's
he's
not
gonna come for Kendrick.
That's not a beef then, because M probably like, what the fuck I did?
Right.
But be M.
Except for be cool with Dr. Dre and say
And 50
yes when
Cent.
they ask me to perform
Right.
at the
So
Super Bowl.
yeah, he probably like, I don't get it.
And
But-
he's not responding.
But
which-
Game is like a mastermind with how to fucking create viral moments out of other niggas' names and shit. I don't know that trick. I want to know it though. Y'all niggas do this shit on the show all the time. It's a
Yeah,
great
but-
fucking thing.
With the viral moments with using somebody else's name,
Yeah.
it's more the topics. But
Yeah,
I
it
think
got
that-
to make sense. It got to resonate with people. If you miss it, like this shit, we don't know why the shit is happening. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? He probably have to. I think he was trying to throw a fishbone at M, have M respond and have a reason. But he probably didn't get the reason. It's like, fuck, I'm gonna jump out the window anyway.
Oh, and somebody mentioned those two. He mentioned doing the verses with M, and people kind of summarily dismissed that online. Like, it wouldn't
Right.
happen, no way. And I think he took that personal too. But still, that doesn't
But
feel
like,
like
nothing
enough.
has nothing to do with M though. M is not doing shit to you to have a
That's
thing.
exactly
That's why it's
where
not
I'm going.
resonating with people because they're like, okay, y'all don't have a
Yeah,
thing.
they feel like he's reaching.
It look a little
That's
weird.
like that.
It look
Yeah,
a little weird.
Yeah, because y'all don't have a reason. So
Out of
M
pocket,
probably
like,
was
what's
sleeping, woke
going
up like,
on?
what? Like he don't know. It's like another. It got to be a thing, a
Me
reason. to attack.
personally, I feel like anytime with anybody, any rapper, when you initiate a diss with another rapper, I feel like that's a form of obsession. You know what I'm saying?
Interesting.
Okay, that's real.
I think that's
No,
a
sometimes it works.
it might work, but you still
Sometimes
thinking
it
about
works.
another person for no reason. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody likes me. Boom, boom, boom.
That's a difference when it's a bunch of motherfuckers.
Nobody
But when you
likes
singling
me.
out one person, that's a
okay.
little weird. When you singling out one person, that's when it becomes obsession. Now, if I'm dissing everybody, fuck everybody, that's different. It's fuck everybody.
Right.
But if I'm thinking about this one motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, and I take my time to, I'm about to diss this motherfucker.
Well, they had issues behind the scenes. We just didn't know what they were.
They had issues.
You've heard
Who?
You've heard that
Who,
before?
Fifth and
Fifth
Ja?
and, between the whole Supreme thing,
Oh,
like
I
there
thought you
was,
were
there
talking
was
about
an
him.
under, there
but
was
it
an
was
underlying
on
issue.
But it was based on Ja being on an E pill and not saying how to 50.
I didn't say they were strong issues.
Well,
you know.
there might have been some deeper.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Being who was supporting Ja and 50 feeling like, yo.
It was all kind of shit. Some of it I don't want
I'm
to talk
part
about.
of this cloth.
Yeah, that
why y'all
Queen
not
shit run
supporting me?
deep.
But
Yeah,
at
the
the time,
Queens.
at
Yeah,
the time,
I'm from
at
that
the
side of
time-
Queens, so some of them I ain't
At
gonna
the time
talk
that
on,
song
but
came out,
whatever.
we had no idea who he was really even talking to. He could have been talking to Ja. He could have just been talking.
No,
right
he was,
before then,
come on, murder. I don't believe
Yeah,
right
he made-
before then,
made-
he did
made-
How to Rob. He talked about the whole industry. So it was
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
see,
okay.
that's what I thought you was talking about. I ain't realize you was talking about the murder record.
Yeah.
But if that was personal, that's personal
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? If that's personal,
They
that's
had a
personal.
thing.
That's still like that rap shit. That's the one shit I hate about that rap shit is that you could just decide like I don't like this motherfucker. I'm gonna make a song about it. You don't even know this motherfucker. I just don't like him. I'm gonna make a song about him because people talking about him.
He lit right
It'd
now.
be some ego shit.
Niggas be wanting
You know what I'm
clout
saying?
too. Niggas
That's
be wanting that
That
clout
clout
too.
is dick.
Because
Clout-
if somebody,
clout is- yeah,
because
that's
if
a big
somebody
fact.
say your name back, which is a big deal, if they say your name back, you could blow up from that. So
Right.
people want to take that chance to see if you going to take that shot.
Take the bait.
Say they name,
Yeah.
take the bait. Say they name back. Now niggas want to hear what Math got to say because they said Math name now. Now Math got a shot. You know
Think
what I'm
about
saying?
it. Flex was saying your name the whole time. Bring that record in, Hoff. His ratings spiked up
Right.
because people wanted to see what your response was gonna be.
Right.
That clout, that attention is a different level energy currency. What it brings in on a dollar value.
That's real.
Especially on a Thursday. That's when the ratings go in. So the whole Hoffa gang listening to Hot 97.
Yeah, facts.
Yo,
Yo,
okay.
half a gang, love y'all niggas.
And if
man.
you respond, then it's up.
Right.
If the person you diss responds to you,
It's up.
Thing, yeah.
It's automatically on the pop.
That is business. I get it.
But if he doesn't,
And you look crazy.
You look
quiet
crazy
in that house.
What'd you say?
And you look crazy. They don't respond. It's like
that's
it's like
tough,
a,
man.
it don't resonate if they don't respond. So
Right.
when you
that's what he's trying to say.
when Kendrick kicked that King of New York and you went back at him, and he didn't respond back to you, how did you feel about it?
See, I didn't do that record for a response. I was cool with Kendrick and all the TDE niggas. I did it because I'm too competitive. I'm a New York nigga. I'm from fucking Queens. I'm mad competitive. When I did the record, I sent it to them niggas' phones first before I put it out. I sent it to Kendrick. I sent it to J-Rock. I think I sent it to Schoolboy Q and Ab. So I think I sent it to all of them niggas. I definitely sent it to Kendrick and J-Rock. And they responded and all that. I said, it's sport. I'm not dissing you on some personal shit because I fuck with them
What was
niggas
the
still.
response?
They fucked with it. They fucked with it. It was love. That's why when I did that shit on the show last week, I was like, oh, that shit is love. Because I didn't do it to diss the nigga disrespectfully. I fucked with son. We took a flick after that. I seen him in the club after that, busting it up, all that.
Right.
Because I didn't fuck your mother. Like, I didn't go personal. You know what I'm saying? I made it just lyrical and bars and competitive shit. I was like, okay, like.
I'll drown him in a pool full of liquor.
Yeah, that was an L bar. I was like, oh, he on one.
Bar for bar, you caught all that.
No.
Some shit be over niggas' head. Wee, but you caught all that. But that was just competitive shit. So like, you know what I'm saying?
when is it being competitive and not clout chasing?
That's a good question.
When you're disrespectful.
When
When
they
you add disrespect to the shit, then it's like you trying to do some other shit. Like if I was trying to really go somewhere else with it, I'd have been disrespectful. Like if I'm dissing you, it's gonna be that's why I hate when niggas, like when I did that the freestyle on Casanova beat, I'm from Queens.
Right.
And niggas call it a G-Unit diss. I hated that shit because it's not a diss. If I'm dissing you, I'm gonna fucking diss you with disrespect in there. I don't do subliminals and I don't do the rap diss. If I don't do that, if I'm gonna diss you, disrespect is in there. Now it's like, okay, now this is the thing. It ain't it's never gonna be clout from a real nigga. I think that internet shit is just, that's for other niggas.
In fairness,
GRAFH, you wasn't taking shots at M for years, bro.
Eminem?
Yeah.
That's competitive shit. I'm a M fan. That's not a diss. That's competitive shit.
Okay.
Not disrespect. That's what I'm saying. If I'm taking a shot, I might be trying to bait or just start shit because I fuck with you.
Right.
That's more of a compliment.
Do you
want
think
to
that's
compete. From me, that's a compliment.
Do you think that's what Game is doing?
Maybe.
I don't
know what Game is doing.
It's a compliment to me. It don't sound like a compliment.
I don't know what Son is doing. I'm not in Son brain. I don't know what the fuck you're doing.
I'm just saying when it sounds, I don't know
When I
neither.
do it, if I do that, it's the respect thing. Because I'm not going to even want my name in the same sentence with a nigga that I think is trash.
But in fairness
You know
to
what
you, no one's ever questioned your pen.
Right.
The complexity of your rhymes be going over niggas' heads so much. It be like, did he say something I ain't catch?
Right.
So
that's real shit.
Anytime you spit in your bars, niggas gonna be like, he taking a shot at me.
Because they might not get it what the fuck I'm talking about.
You not no cupcake rapper.
Nah, that's
you
a
haven't
fact.
been for never in your life.
Right,
But
right.
even by his definition of a diss record, the Game record was a diss record. It was wild,
Clearly.
disrespectful
Yeah,
shit. He
it's
talked about his
disrespectful
daughter,
as
he
it
talked
is.
about his mom's, like...
Yeah, that's when you cross the line like that, you're trying to disrespect this manhood. You talk about nigga moms and his daughter, it's lit, nigga. What the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? That's different. If I put my brain somewhere to talk about your daughter and your mom's on the record, I'm ready to fight you and say fuck your life. For real. If niggas do that to me, I'm jumping out the window. You know what I'm saying? It's real shit. So that's difference between just some rap shit and some, you crossing the line as me as a man. Either I gotta totally ignore this or I gotta fight you. You know what I'm saying?
It's hot for trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rappers. Got bars I can hang with the backpackers. Trap star, I don't hang with the backpackers. I'm in the hood with the work you heard. Making fiends leave earth you heard. Got your baby mama thirst you heard. Feel the flow, nigga, throw it in reverse. This the wave you need to surf.